can actually jump right into our marketplace that we'll be launching here shortly. And that marketplace is called AutoYaYa. Really, most consumers, when they are shopping today, when they are doing their research, they want to go to a site where they can get the information they need. They don't want to jump to multiple sites. And as we discussed earlier, most of these consumers will require financing to buy their next vehicle. The number out there today is about 85%. Frankly, with what's happening, it could even be higher, and has gone up significantly in the last little bit due to vehicle costs and the higher interest rates. So all the customer really wants to know when they're doing their research is that they're going to get a fair deal from the dealer. They're okay with that. They're not looking to take advantage of the dealer. They just want to know they're going to get a fair deal. So in the past 10 years, things have really changed in the automotive business with how consumers shop. So as an example, about 10 years ago, most consumers would have visited about 5 dealerships in their research journey, in their purchasing journey to buy a vehicle. Today, typically, those consumers will either buy from the first dealership or the second. The only reason they go to the second dealership is because of a bad experience at the first dealership. So if you get a customer in front of you at a dealership, you want to make sure that experience is informative, is transparent, to ultimately get to a sale. Otherwise, they're just going to walk out and go to the next dealership. So what we've designed AutoYaYa to do is give that consumer the information they're seeking online with respect to a vehicle, with respect to financing and how it's relevant to them. And we do this without a soft or a hard credit pull. It's a non-intrusive approach. It's an anonymous approach. And we're very good at it and very good at giving that data. So as an example, we've got AutoYaYa here, and I've set some filters here that can be set on the side. I'm looking for a vehicle between 1995 and 2025. I'm quite open just to see what's out there between $10,000 and $120,000, anywhere from new to frankly used. So I kept it wide open. The one thing to highlight about AutoYaYa is that we do have the largest inventory selection in market in North America. On any given day, we have approximately 6 million vehicles listed on AutoYaYa. Really, it's the most informative with respect to selection marketplace out there today. We sort that information for our customer base in a way that's very helpful to them. We also provide them, and I'll demonstrate that for you here quickly, finance-specific information and how it relates to them, and an impact of maybe making some modifications to make a particular deal work for them. And this is all independent of contact with the dealership. And the reason for that is, of course, you want to give that customer control into the deal that they want. So when they go to the dealership, it's a non-confrontational conversation with the dealer to ultimately help the dealer get a sale from that customer. So as an example, with this existing search I set up, it is in Edmonton. In Edmonton right now, within 25 kilometers, which is down here, we have approximately 23,000 vehicles available to us. I won't filter by a particular make or model, but let's see what's available. Let's pick on, perhaps I'm interested in this particular vehicle. We, of course, note to the customer that relevant information first on the vehicle, specific to that vehicle, where it's located, as well as the finance information relevant to that consumer. And again, remember, we access our data lakes through various ways. And again, that's proprietary information. It is patent pending. That information, once the patents are finalized, will be out there. But really, what we're telling the customer is that they can buy this vehicle based on their credit profile. Their interest rate is going to be 12.99%. Total cost of ownership with a payment of $300.79 per month. They do require $3,000 down payment to purchase that vehicle based on the lenders at that dealership. If the dealership had other lenders, maybe they wouldn't require it. But based on where they sit on their credit profile, they do require to have a deposit because they're a little riskier for that lender. So they want to make sure that the customer has a stake in the game, I guess. But, assuming the customer was a better credit customer, that you will note that, again, specific to that customer, there is a lender at the dealership that will finance them without a down payment. There's no necessity for a down payment, so we can take it off. And we can see the impact of that on the deal for the consumer. So by taking the down payment off, their monthly payment went down from $288, I think, to $315. So they are financeable at this dealership. And now, because they are a different credit, their interest rate is also better. They're less riskier for that lender. But again, if we were to go back to where they were, I think it was about $650. So let's sit here. It's a deal that requires commitment from the customer, and that commitment is going to be $3,000 in order to purchase that vehicle. So frankly, the consumer has all the information they need that is specific to them if they are interested in the vehicle. So when they contact the dealer gets the same information, which makes it for a better experience for the consumer at the dealership. Hence, this information provided gives the consumer a sense of control to the deal that they can have, and ultimately facilitate the sale at the dealership. So by the time the dealer gets our lead, that lead, frankly, is quite deep in the sales funnel. They're ready to buy. They've done all the homework related to the vehicle, related to their payment, their deal structure, and they know they can purchase that vehicle. So once they reach out to the dealer, really, it should be a quick transaction. There's many other features coming to AutoYaYa, and AutoYaYa will be released here in Q4 of 2024. So that's AutoYaYa in a nutshell.